Hello, friends. You're watching episode number 13 of our Wattford Skellington Railroad Transport Fever Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad that you're joining me tonight as I play some video games. When we left off, it was 1925, and I went through and fixed all of our lines. That's right. If you remember in the last episode, I was talking about breaking down our bus lines into two. I don't remember which towns I had done that in and which towns I hadn't, but I went through and did it with most of them. You can see down here, look at all these vehicles that we got coming in here. These are all going to go into the depot and just get sold. Excuse me, and I did that with all of the goods lines, all the bus lines. Basically, any line delivering to a city that had more than one bus stop is going to have their goods broken down into two lines. So there you go. I did that. I need to upgrade these buses though, so let's upgrade to these new top seater buses. A few of these are a little outdated here. I guess I don't know if I noticed that last night and forgot about it or didn't notice it. Doesn't really matter. All right, great. So those are all upgraded. So one thing I noticed that when I started up this video is I was talking about it yesterday about how the fuel is hopping over and it's getting delivered to like Bentham here. Oh, they're getting almost all of our fuel, and Bewdley as well is probably getting some of our fuel now, and that's really expensive because that means that these oil trains are running back. I mean, look at that. That thing is running back almost empty. So I am going to divert that line. I'm going to have it branch off here, and I'm going to have it take the fuel directly to the refinery. Maybe I should have done that a little sooner. Is there a different refinery I could take it to, just for variety? I know there's one over here, but I don't want to have it do like just that. That's such a short run from there to there. I don't know that it. I want money. I want big profits, big money, big money. Go, no whammies. Timely reference there, by the way. It doesn't look like it, so we are going to send it over here. I think I might actually set up a viaduct to where it just jumps over these lines. What do these hills look like? I know that that's uphill from where we start here. I think we can do it. Let's start at the end and work our way back from here. So we're going to start with the station. It's going to be a terminal. You know, we really only need like one. But I always set up two just in case. You never know. You might find a reason to build another line onto there. Now, I guess the problem that we're going to run into is this is longer. How are we going to go about doing that? Because that is too long. I really don't want it going down. I guess what we could do is like this, and then have the trucks continue to run it over to the station. It's not really that big a deal. I think we'll go with that. Great. We'll just connect a little road piece onto there. Like, oh, fancy new roads. Yeah, you know, something else we need to do at this stage is we're going to have to go through and upgrade all of our rails to electric. At least all of our passenger lines to electric, because there's a good... Oh, and high speed also? Oh boy, that's going to be a mess. It's always a mess when that happens. But let's worry about this for now. Go, escape, and we're going to upgrade this since we're sitting right there. High speed, catenary, yes. All the rest of that stuff is fine. Apply. Okay. Well, now we got to put the switcheroo over here instead of over there like we normally would. But that's okay. Because we're going to try to build, we're going to try to set off on a bridge here as well, and that's going to mean having a level track for the most part. There we go, switcheroo. Too much slope, huh? Well, Of course there's too much slope. Why wouldn't there be? It's not like I took special measures to avoid that from happening. About here, you gonna be able to do it here? Thank you. No, really? I mean, I built this level specifically to avoid the too much slope problem. You've been working so well with me so far, game. You gotta be like that. Let's go ahead and destroy all that. How far back can we go? It's a little too far back, I would say. There we go. Line you two up. Okay. So, level. There we are. Level. Thank you. And level. Very good. And crossover. Let's give it a little room. Crossover. Thank you very much. Good job, game. Okay. Now, we want to go over those tracks if we can. Are we going to be able to do that? Because that road there is going to cause us some problems. If I go like that, very good, thank you. You're so cooperative with me. Now I can't raise that up in the middle though. Alright, so that's going to be the shortest one that I can do. Let's set it up for high speed. And we're at 186, very good. And then we'll go, whoa, that's so funny when it does that. 186, and let's flatten you out. Actually, we're going to start going downhill because it is all downhill from there. So can we go downhill double down? Maybe. I could be throwing money away. It's always a possibility. But we're gonna stick with it. I can go back onto the ground as soon as I get over this. As soon as I get over this other track. So it's not like I need to stay above, you know, too high up or anything at this point. And it looks like it's going to be able to handle it all right. I guess there's always a concern that when I try to upgrade this to a high-speed rail, that it's going to give me a little bit of a hassle. But we'll leave it as it is, and we're going to need to go over the top of this rail as well. I might want to start working back towards this direction though if we can. Try to keep it at high speed. Not that any of our trains are going to be going 186 miles an hour. And now we can try to get you down to the ground, which is going to take a long time. You are way up there, aren't you? I really wanted to have you connect up to that rail, but it's going to be too steep, I'm sure. Yeah. So I guess this is going to be a very long, drawn-out viaduct, but at the same time, it's should help us make a lot more money in the long run. This is going to be kind of weird if it tries to connect up to that street there. That's not too bad, I guess. You know what, we're gonna have to make a sacrifice of a little bit of speed at some point. So, all right, and probably. So I guess we're gonna want to maybe come off at the edge of this bridge here. I've already got those signals set up there. I've got those signals there. I'll just go ahead and eliminate both of those signals altogether. Maybe just drop the speed down a little bit. 80 miles an hour is still pretty fast, like faster than most of our trains are going to be going. There we go. And it's going to be until like the 60s or something that we start going any faster. Now it's not till 1970 that we even get the high-speed boxcar, which is a real shame. All right, well that is just hideous, I must say. So we'll drop this to like 1. I don't want to tear out that field though. I don't know why I'm so worried about tearing out that field, but maybe if I do that, then I can move over a little more. Don't tear out the field, please. That's cool. I go up one more, great. 112. And then to connect here, boy, that really slows it down, doesn't it? So now that we've got $100 million, $130 million already? We made $30 million just in the time that I've been fiddling around here trying to build this track. It's crazy. Okay, that'll do. Alright, now let's just run the... Oh, of course you don't want to build across that road there. Why would you? Cancel. Does that road... Doesn't even really do anything, to be honest. We don't use it. Just tear it out. No need to hold on to it. Alright, and then you're going to just go parallel. Probably not going to like this intersection either then. Or not intersection, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Whatever this thing is, crossing. Oh, I guess you do like the crossing. Never mind, I take that back. Alright, huge bridge, very expensive, but who cares? We got lots of money. Just throwing money away. Typical big business fat cat. Alright, so there we go. Giant viaduct. Much more direct route to our oil factory. We'll put that right there. And we're going to pause it. We're going to change Delta Oil, Bentham Transfer, whatever that thing is, Upper Bentham. You only need to go there once though. Upper Bentham and Bentham Transfer, we're going to remove Bentham Halt. Goodbye, Bentham Halt. And we will change our oil trains. There's one right there. Nope. How about the train instead of the station? There we go. Charlie Fuel. Charlie Fuel will no longer go to Bentham Way or Delta Station. We're going to add a signal here. All right, add station. That signal, that station. Bentham Sidings, Halifax Waypoint. Great, okay. Hopefully that will work. Now I need to put some, need to fix up all of our signals and stuff because those are kind of mixed up at this point. You're fine to stay where you are. But this one needs to go. Although we already have one there, which kind of covers that. So you know what? I don't think we really need to add another signal in there. But we will add another signal right there. And then we'll add some signals. And this one as well. I'll put one there. And then we'll put some up here. And then put some up here. Very specialized line here, so like I don't really need to worry too much about having these signals like close together or anything. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave that big gap there to kind of help redistribute. Actually, why don't I even eliminate this one? So we're going to be able to spread out our trains a little bit as they come and go from this station. So hopefully this doesn't destroy my economy. Let's check up on these trains. So like this train got turned around. Is it going to hop over to the correct rail? Looks like this train is waiting for it to hop over to the correct rail. Alright. That's why you put those switchbacks in there and you put in the one-way signals. Although this line doesn't have one-way signals like it should. I get too lazy to actually make the signals one way, although I haven't gone down here properly. Alright. There's an oil train that's actually going where it's supposed to be going. Let's follow that one. Turn the speed up. As a matter of fact, yeah, we'll just follow it like this. Oh, I see. You gotta wait for that thing, huh? Typical. Alright, here we go. Get out of the way of that smokestack. Now, hopefully these trains will stop running so half empty all the time. Oh boy, this used to be such a profitable line. We've just destroyed it by redistributing all that oil. Look at all those passengers waiting up there. That's crazy. So I took a look at all of our trains and stuff. There's going to be a passenger train, an electric passenger train we're going to want to hook onto coming up here in like I was going to say 1927, but that's right now. Soon, there will be like 1932 or something. And then in 1935, our next freight train, the Mallard, will come out, and we'll use that one. Then I mean, I kind of stopped looking then, but I did look at like the freight cars and stuff. Like we'll have an oil car that comes out. Oil car and state car, I think, both come out in like the 1940s, but or 1950s. But the Wow, I have 4, and why are they all, they're running like back to back? Stupid trains. Why do you gotta be like that? All right, let's look at all 4 trains. Vehicles. That's why I put that delay thing in there, but still. Let's see where each of these trains are. So that one is the last one. This one looks like it's the, oh, this one's the first one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want this one to be in the station at the same time this one's in the station. And this one, I want to stop like right where it's at. Great, okay. And I want this one in the station at the same time that one's in the station. Okay. So I'll have you stop kind of when you're right by where that one is. Like these 2 in the middle, they don't necessarily need to be perfect. Not that I expect them to be perfect or anything, but they shouldn't be following immediately on the tail of the other train. Alright, so now I just need to wait for this one to get into its station, and then I'll start everything back up. And it's got a ways to go before it gets to its station. Oh, no, it's almost there. Alright, start you up. There we go, 108 oil, I love it. Nope, that's not the one I wanted to start. That's the one I want to start. There you go. 18 fuel, give me a break. Give that other one a chance to catch up here. Cool. Okay. And we'll start you here soon. Real soon. That should be fine. Okay, now they should be evenly distributed. Hopefully, look at all that oil that's waiting there. Okay, I would say we have fixed our fuel problem. And that means we're going to be able to have more food flowing out of here as well, because these trucks have been carrying all this stuff for Bentham. Now, what is up with that traffic jam? That is an insane traffic jam. Is that because I don't have... Nope, I have bus stops on both sides here. Perhaps I should adjust the stops so like the buses have one stop and the trucks have a different stop, and they're not all trying to go to the same stop. I should probably try to move that stop over to here so it's not in that weird little short block like that. Or what I could also do is increase the lane width. It'd be nice if the vehicles who aren't going to this stop would take like a side road or something. That's the thing I like about trams, is you can dedicate trams to specific routes, and they won't get caught up in, I mean, they may still get caught up in traffic jams, don't get me wrong, but they won't get caught up in the weird traffic jams like these are. Yeah, look at these things. All 4 of them are running full now, except for this one. That's just because there wasn't enough fuel for it to pick up at the station, I'm going to assume. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close those windows down. Let's maybe upgrade some of these roads. Large street. Can I put in bus lanes? Yes, I can. Of course I can. Why wouldn't I be able to do that? I'm the guy who is playing the game. That might help a little bit. So that's really the main place where things are jamming up. But let's... why won't it let me build there? There we go. Let's improve some of our roads here. And we'll improve these roads as well. There we go. Very nice. And maybe the bus road here too? Why not? Oh, so wide. Beautiful. How about this one too? I mean, it's cheap. I'm not... Oh, see, I don't want to tear down any buildings if I can help it. But there's no reason to not expand the roads that don't tear down buildings. Beautiful. Looks really nice. How about over here in this town? Not really running into any traffic jams, surprisingly, so that's good news. That would tear out a bunch of buildings, so I don't really want to do that. It doesn't hurt for me to tear out buildings, but actually, you know what? Do it. Just tear them out. Expand that road out too. Expand that one. we'll build some down through here too. Lost all of our passengers there for whatever reason. We'll just build a nice loop over here to construction not possible, probably because of the depot. There we go. There. Just tear out all the buildings. Forget those stupid residents. Destroy the population of the town. Now, why did it... It's weird the way that that upgraded that. Alright, so we've destroyed downtown Bewdley. I'm sure the city is thrilled with us at this point. Let's take a look at the rest of our... How's this town looking down here? Halifax. Look at that, no traffic. With the clockwise and counterclockwise stations, I could some very weird. No, yeah, it makes really weird decisions on what roads to send these down. Like, why does it have that one going in a loop like that? Why doesn't it go? I don't know. There's no understanding the decisions that this game makes. I'm just gonna leave that. Traffic isn't snarled up, so why mess with it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I've heard people say that. This doesn't look too bad either, but you know what? I will go through and upgrade these roads because it's not really going to hurt anything to do that, I don't think. It looks like we're not tearing down any buildings. Probably will tear some down. I thought we were going to with that segment, but nope, we didn't. Cool. Nice job. Very effective. Kind of a weird setup I have for our bus route through this town. Oh my gosh, that's really going to tear things up if I tried to do that. So I'll leave that like it is, but it looks like traffic's flowing pretty smooth. How about over here in Skellington? Good old-fashioned Skellington. Now that is a snarl. Boy, oh boy. I only have one-way bus stops in Skellington, so that's one reason. You can tell it's an old-fashioned city. Hopefully that will release a little bit of our tension. There we go, and let's go ahead and look at upgrading some roads if we can. Can we? Can upgrade that one. Construction not possible, sure. But we'll try to go through the heart of town. There we go. No, I don't want to, that's not the one I'm going for. That's the one I'm trying to go for. Try to do that one. Construction not possible. Okay. Oh, that's going to tear up a lot of stuff if I try to do any of that. Yep, well, I don't want to do that, so I'll leave those alone. Looks like traffic is smoothed out quite a bit. I think I need to put more buses on the Skellington routes, maybe? Doesn't look like there's a lot of people. Oh, I just went through and added the additional stations. That's why there's not a lot of people waiting around. So let's throw some more buses on each one. Skellington bus 1 and Skellington bus 2. Go, very good. Come over here to Watford. Oh, again, only one direction bus stop. And no road upgrades. Can we upgrade these roads? Of course we can. And what does our line look like? Seems to be taking a reasonable route. I guess we're gonna, oh shit, that's a lot of buildings. But the city will rebuild. Long route to get back to the train station. That's not the train station that you're going towards there. That is the bus, or I mean the freight depot. What's going on with that little stub? Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. That's okay. Come out this way. Connect over there. That's fine. Remove the building then. Holy mackerel, almost $200 million. So we made almost $100 million in that little amount of time that we've been playing. Not even on high speed or anything. And we destroyed almost an entire city just to try to make things marginally better. Sounds about right. Typical government, right? Huh? I say that without citing any specific party or anything like that. It's just government mismanagement. Actually, I'm an advocate of government. I enjoy having police and fire stations and all the normal things, library and all that stuff. But let's not get into that. I definitely don't want to get political in my Let's Plays. I want everybody to be able to enjoy it. I definitely would say that this is an enjoyable outcome that we've got going on here. I think we can start delivering food to Howden even, which means we'll be able to start delivering passengers to Howden. I don't really know who's going to passage Howden, but we can definitely get food going there. And yeah, so if you have enjoyed watching this series or this episode or other videos of mine and for some reason just stumbled onto the end of this video, leave me a comment in the comment area. Let me know what you think. I hope you're having fun. I definitely am having fun myself. This game is pretty great and we are doing very well, I must say. I will see you at the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.